Last time, on the -20 podcast, the Vigilante search the warehouse for Zolak. They find the little puppet at a control panel, working on his inventions, surrounded by his robotic creations. Zolak commands them to attack. Can the heroes hang on and defeat Grogan's sidekick?
Hey everybody, welcome back to the -20 podcast. I'm Jay, your GM. We are playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition, our homebrew campaign, Vigilante. I'm with a bunch of people embroiled in the midst of combat. Some pursed brows here. Diana, how's your brow?
I play Kira. How's my brow?
Yeah. Is it pursed? Is it contracted and woe?
It is very contracted.
She's lying.
Nate.
Hello.
Nate's pinioned between two enemies right now. Not Nate. Shepard is.
Yep.
James.
Taking a power nap.
No, that was Vendetta. He's very unconscious. So
Yeah.
just
Dead men don't talk.
I'll try to forget to move into Verde in the initiative order. I'll do that right now. Holly is here.
I am here. My brow is furrowed.
John is here.
I am here. My brow, I don't know. I'm doing the wiggly eyebrows, so it's all over the place.
So last we left off, you guys had found Zolak in his workshop, managed to get around, for the most part, a pit trap, although I guess Arya did fall in. It's always fun to fall in a pit trap.
Oh, it's the best. I love it.
Zolak was at his workbench, commanding his construct, Sprockle, to hold off the others while he pressed an array of buttons on his desk, waking constructs around the room. So far, 2 are awakened, one of which just knocked out Vendetta Verde. All right. I think we should just jump right back into things. I think things are tense. We got a boss fight on our hands. Let's just jump right back into it.
Hero points.
Oh, yeah, hero points. Sorry. Oh, thank you, Diana. Yes, hero points are erased, and everyone starts anew. For the next 4 sessions, every 4 session, we erase our hero points and start with a new slate. Everyone gets 1. In addition, I would like to give additional hero point to Nate for playing Shepard so well that last battle. The combination of taking a potency crystal, then snagging strike, and then a second hit really did in Zolak pretty good. He is looking bad right now. There are chips in his little puppet body. He is hanging on by a thread. So, Nate, take your hero point. You now have 2.
Thank you, sir.
So, we begin again, the top of round 4, with the Angel of Death as this construct who just took down Vendetta Verde in front of you, lurches over you in mechanical clatter. What do you do?
Is it a free action to pee my pants a little?
Sure.
Okay. All right. First
this
time.
is Pathfinder. That's 2 actions.
That's right.
There's one to do it and then one to feel embarrassed about it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There's a feat.
Thank goodness I have black leather armor on.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to stabilize VV first.
All right.
In case this construct takes me down. So.
Is that a manipulate action?
Oh.
I believe you're casting a spell, right? Stabilize, 2 actions.
Stabilize is. Yes.
All right. It will take its reactive strike.
I figured it had that.
All right. Here we go.
Roll low.
That's a 14 on the die for a 23.
Hits.
All right. You still can cast the spell, however, as you take 9 points of damage.
Okay, so I cast the spell. And then, since he's already used his reaction, I am going to get out of there and go up this way. So moving to the northeast or straight east.
All right. So Vendetta Verde goes from dying to unconscious and wounded 1.
I just realized, and we should have brought up right away, you shouldn't have been dying. He's getting attacked non-lethally.
The fist.
All the attacks from this medium construct have been non-lethal.
Oh, you're right. Yep. Okay, well, let's retcon the stabilize. He was already unconscious, so he's not wounded. Good catch.
Gotcha, buddy.
I can't.
I thought he was spearing me, but I should have looked at the battle log.
The picture
Take a 3rd hero point.
Oh, boy.
Take another one. That's
Take
good.
all the hero points.
Yeah. You saved me what I got wrong. Yeah. Vendetta Verde is unconscious. So, okay, let's go back. Let's retcon that
No,
whole
that's fine. I was
action.
gonna.
No, because you would have not cast a spell. You would have
Right,
not
but I was
taken
gonna
damage.
move anyway. I think
You can move, which I guess he would
Yeah. So
like that. So we'll give you the damage for moving. So go ahead and move, but you have 2 actions left now instead of.
all right, I am going to. Gosh, this is my last first ranks, I don't have any other ranks of spells, but I'm going to use Sacred Beasts, and I'm gonna summon. I'm just gonna like pray and just say, "Help me," and I'm gonna summon the whippoorwills again to attack Zolak.
Okay, I got my whippoorwill here.
Get that whippoorwill out. Boop. And
So big.
Go, bird, go.
they're going to above the table. Does it make a difference the damage type? Because I can choose.
I believe you already didn't you when you cast your spell before that got the weaknesses. You didn't discern any weaknesses.
Right, but he's not. I wouldn't.
Shep's been hitting him with a sword, which is slashing.
All
I
right.
believe, right?
So
And that's been
going
doing
through.
no-
Okay,
Yeah.
so it'll be slashing.
Okay.
Their little claws again.
All right.
I'm
So
up.
this is a reflex save.
Yep.
That was the slowest save too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That is a 12. 7 on the die for a 12. So that is a failure. Go ahead and roll
Got
damage.
him.
He'll take the full damage as these little birds peck him.
Go, birds, go.
4 whole points.
That kills him.
Woo!
Nice.
Yay, birds.
Yay, birdies!
Yeah, the birds pack him and pull him to bits, and he screams, "No!" and falls to the ground, and Sprockle freezes in mid-position as his master dies. However, the constructs are still active.
You cast it down there, Holly.
Hmm?
You cast it down here, right?
Yeah, it's gone, though. It's only one round thing, right?
Yeah, I just wasn't in it, right?
Yeah,
No,
I
you're
would
in
have
that
cast it to avoid. It's a 5-foot burst, right?
Yeah, so it would
Yeah.
have. I put it so it wouldn't hit
Sweet.
Warden. I assume.
Want to make sure I didn't have to take some damage for that.
Yeah. That is your third action, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You got a front row show of just a bird ripping apart a puppet.
They're going to make their nest with his hair.
Warden, you are up.
Awesome. Sorry, I got caught up in the excitement. Did you say the constructs froze or no?
Yes, the construct is no longer moving. No, not the constructs, but Sprockle. His personal construct has frozen.
But
However,
the other ones are
The
still.
other ones are still going.
So there's one up here, and
Yep.
then I assume one down there that got activated?
Yes.
Gotcha.
It looks the one, the furthest on the left on this row of 3, sort of, you could see, electricity jolt and the machine next to it cough up and the little machine next to the witness sparkle with electricity as it activates.
Okay. Run across the room, assuming that he thinks it's safe that Sprockle is totally deactivated and not going to kill him. I'll target Bo, and Bo, you're not immune to battle medicine right now, are you?
Oh, question.
He is not.
Excellent. And you, sir, are going to get some.
Whoa.
Hey, session 0.
Riding that grapevine.
Yep. And you're technically unconscious. What happens if you hit someone who's unconscious with damage?
They
They're stable.
would go to dying.
Dying 1?
Unless it's a crit, then dying 2.
It's a risky surgery.
Oh, yeah, so they would go to dying 1. You would sort of bring them back, so they'd be wounded 1, but have...
You want the wounded? It'll be significantly more healing.
Yeah, so
But
you
up is up.
I have I am unconscious. You do what you feel is best in this moment. That is the right answer.
Cool. We're going to do it. Unfortunately, it's only 8.
Oh, so you did not do risky surgery?
Did I not check that?
You did battle medicine, it looks like.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead and make that roll again if you want to do risky surgery.
Absolutely.
You whip out your little scalpel.
we always do that. So you'll take only 1 point of damage.
So you go to dying 1, but still at 0 hit points.
Sheppy's juicing out.
And make that medicine check. So 12 points of healing, is that right?
I don't think it's a it's rolling because
So
a
how-
success is a critical success.
Yeah. When you roll it, are you checking the risky surgery?
Yeah. It's been twice now. Let me refresh quick. Sorry, fam.
I wonder if you can. So Foundry's not letting you use it, huh?
We've had the problem before where it's
I mean, a normal battle medicine is 1d8, and you just did 2d8.
So let's take that 12 points of healing.
okay.
So yeah, well, something to dive into later.
Mm-hmm. And he'll spin on his heels and slash the construct.
Okay.
That's a natural 1, so I will use a hero point on that and reroll. It's 8, which also misses.
8 for 17, which misses. Yeah,
And then
I believe that's 3. Move, battle medicine,
Yep.
attack. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we go to Ghost.
We will use an action for move. And then we're going to put a forbidding ward on Shepherd.
Ooh, what's that do?
So, that is, well, here, let's cast it. So, you ward an ally against the attacks and hostile spells from target enemy, which is going to be the construct that's next to you. The target ally gains a +1 status bonus to armor class and saving throws against the target enemy's attacks, spells, and other effects.
Nice, thank you.
So, +1 to all your stuff for the guy that you're going to be in melee with.
Sweet.
Hooray!
Thank you, sir.
And that is 3. Yeah. Move.
That is 3.
Fast. We go to Vendetta Verde. You come to consciousness. You are on your back, prone. I guess your gun sword would have fallen.
Yep. I'll leave the gun sword and run up here.
So you're going to also stand, I assume?
Can I crawl?
Yeah, crawl, but I think it's like 5 feet per action.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, 1 action to stand up. 1 action to run my butt over there. And last action going for the grapple.
Okay. Yep, it's 5 feet per action to crawl.
Okay, then I won't do.
Yep.
Thought it might be fun to like trip him instead, but if that would take that much time, so I'll go ahead and.
Man, your grapple checks have been garbage.
Yeah, no, we're let's reroll that.
You're bound to hit it big.
That was
one
a
of these
7 on the
days.
die for a
Yeah.
13.
Ouch.
Maybe when I level up, I'll have to get a little bit better at that somehow. 10 on the die for 16, so probably still not enough.
Still not enough.
At least I got in good position though. That'll be my turn.
All right, it is the construct's turn. It is going to focus its attention on Shep. So here comes the first attack. 16 on the die. Man, it's rolling
Yeah.
crazy. That's a 25 to hit. Shep will take 10 points of damage.
Ouch.
And then it's going to attempt to grapple you again. No map penalty for this attack. That is a 2 on the die for a 13.
Oh yeah, that's gotta fail.
You knock aside this metal hand that reaches out for you, and then it's going to attempt to strike you a second time with its fist at the first map increment. That's 16 on the die, which fails. All right, it is the dog construct turn. It trots over here at the end of the table and will loosen a bolt at the witness. This crossbow bolt comes flying at the witness for a 19 on the die for a 29.
That hits.
It's a critical hit.
Ouch.
Oh, 1 on the die, minimum damage, 6 points of damage. And then with its third action, it will reload. Witness, you're up.
I'm going to devise a stratagem on the absurd construct in between Shep and Vivi.
All right.
So with a 13 on the die, I will attack that with my short bow.
Okay. 21 is a hit.
I rolled a 2 and a 6 for 8 points of damage to that one.
All right. It takes 6 of that.
My second action, I'm going to walk down to the clockwork dog. And my third action, I'm going to attempt to disarm it.
Okay. I believe disarm is an attack action. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be a map that takes a -5 penalty, and that requires what is that? A athletics check against its reflex DC. Go ahead and roll me an athletics check.
When I pull up the athletics check, it doesn't do the map, so...
Yeah, you can either do it with your brain or
Okay.
we can do it sort of in that little dialogue box that pops up.
Well, it is a failure. I got a, what was it, 6 on the die for a 10?
Yep.
With the map. So that's my turn.
Okay, back to top of the order, round 5. Angel of Death, you're up.
Okie dokie. I am going to walk over to Vendetta Verde, and I am going to lay on hands, which is 6 hit points to him.
Is that that is a manipulate action which will trigger the reactive strike of the creature.
That's fine.
Here comes the attack. 4 in the die for 13, which misses.
Yep.
All right, so Vendetta will take... How much healing? Oh, you haven't rolled it yet.
Oh, that's weird. It said 6 points of healing in the pop-up, but in this it says...
Go ahead and...
Oh yeah, the target regains 6 hit points. I think I have to roll if it's against undead.
Oh, okay.
But then he also gets a +2 to his AC for 1 round.
All right, so back up to 18 hit points. Okay, and that's 3 actions. Warden, you're up.
That's actually 2 actions because lay on hands
Oh,
is
it's only
one
one
action.
action. Okay,
so
my bad.
I'm going to step back out of the way.
Okay. Warden, you're up.
Awesome. Gonna do the old usual snagging strike. And I should get flanking on this. Ball as well. That looks
There
good.
we go.
That's
So-
an 18 on the die.
27 total. So crit.
Crit. Is there a special effect critting on a snagging strike?
No, I don't think so. Just makes him off guard. Ooh, 1 on the die.
That's so brutal.
Uh,
So that's doubled.
yeah.
So that's 8 points of damage. The creature takes 6 of it. But it is off guard.
Awesome. I'm gonna hit him again.
Clang, clang. It's like you're beating your heater, your radiator.
That was a 3 on the die. I'm just gonna burn another hero point and swing again.
Okay.
That's better. 18 on the die for a total of 22.
That's a hit. So 5 points of damage. And the creature only takes 3 of it.
And then I've got 3 attacks, so might as well go again.
All right.
This is at -1. Yeah, this'll miss for sure.
A 5 on the die for a 4. Does not hit the construct. Ghost, you're up.
How's that construct looking?
Looks very bad. It's sparking and sputtering and smoking, and like you can hear sort of clanging as its gears whir. Looks pretty bad.
Okay. Then I will 1 action to move myself. 15, 20. Then I will use 1 action to strike at it with a dagger.
All right.
19 for a 26.
That's a hit.
Hooray. For 2 damage. Look out.
It takes no damage.
For 0 damage. Look out.
As the dagger doesn't damage anything, it blunts on the hard surface of the creature.
Alright, and then last action, I will sustain the spell on Warden.
Okay.
Thank you.
Vendetta Verde, you're up.
All right, going for the disarm.
Okay. Now, so it is using its fists to attack. What I'll say, oh gosh. Like if you get a critical success.
You rip the hand up?
Yeah, I guess, you can rip yeah, sure. Let's do it that way. That's cool.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Literally disarming him.
Ooh. 18 on the die. That's against its reflex DC, correct?
Yep.
That is a success. which not a critical success, a normal success, which means it has a penalty to attacks with its fist.
Okay.
-2, and it can use an action to clear it. But let me find that effect. All right, yeah. So you do this. You grab its wrist as it is striking the warden, and manage to pull some kind of lever, knob, or something, and its fist is not. It's kind of warbling on its arm.
I think we'll take the second one then, and just really, I'm throwing every vine I have at this thing to just kind of wrap it up. So I'll go with the grapple at map,
Okay.
and it's just flailing noodles all around.
Yeah. This thing is strong and powerful. You grab some vines around it, but it just bursts out of it. It pushes out of the attempt. You have one action left.
There's still a rope connected to it.
Well, that's connected to Zolak, isn't it?
No.
Oh, you had connected one to this thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go super map and try this grappling.
Okay.
I left my gun back there, so yeah, no mess.
12 total is not a successful grapple.
Yeah.
Is
Just kind of keeping my hand on his thing to try to weaken his attack.
Yeah. All right, he's going to keep pounding on the warden here. 7 on the die for a 16.
Misses.
Comes the second attack. 10 on the die for 15.
Also misses.
Third attack. He's just flailing away. 19 on the die for a 20.
That hits.
Okay. You take...
And that takes the ward into account, right?
I believe so. His AC is usually 18, so that boosts his AC up to 20. So
It
that
shows
was,
my AC is 18 right now for all of those attacks that he was making.
yeah, but it would be a 20, and that was a 20 on the die to hit. Not on the die, 20 to hit total.
Would that include my holding him back at all?
Right, with the fist.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a sec. Let me check to see if that fist... The fist was not included. That's not a hit. Good
Nice.
reminder. We'll give the points back. That third one was a miss. Yeah, it's got the effect on it. Well, whatever. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, I don't think it's adding it, John.
All right.
Mhm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The clockwork
Trust but
hunter
verify.
dog will aim the crossbow right at the witness who's standing right here and fire point blank. That's a 9 on the die for a 19.
Got it.
Okay. You take 5 points of damage, and then click, click. It reloads, and we'll fire a second time at map. 6 on the die for an 11.
That misses.
And it is the witness's turn.
So my first action, I'm going to step and go 5 feet that way.
Okay.
Devise a stratagem on the construct that I thought would be dead by now. And that's a 12 on the die, so I will use that for an attack with my short bow.
Okay.
So 20 to hit.
20 is a hit.
And I do 6 points of damage.
All right. Even with 2 less, you destroy the creatures. It had 1 hit point left.
Nice.
If you had rolled a 3 on that dagger attack, it would have killed the creature.
And then my third action, I'm going to take an attack at map towards the dog construct.
Okay. 10 on the die for an 11 is a miss. Back to top of the order, the Angel of Death. There's just this one doggy construct over in the corner left.
All right. Needle darts. I'm going to use blood. Oh, no, I don't get to choose with this. I'm thinking of something else. Okay.
Say it has 1 point of cover as you have to shoot around Sprockle.
Sprockle. Actually, then
Well, is
I'm going to
Sprockle
move.
prone at this point because he's deactivated?
No, he just froze.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to move then, like take a step.
Yeah, if you take a 5-foot step, you would have clearance. Or even 10. 10 works too.
Okay. I'll take 10. All right. Needle darts. Ah.
That is a miss. 2 on the die for 10.
I am not going to use my hero point because I only have 1. And it's got to last me. So that's my turn.
Okay. Warden, you're up.
He will sudden charge across the room, get to the backside of that hunter. Just
Good
gonna
call.
run a big loop around him, and then gets to make an attack as part of that run. 19 on the die, 28 total.
That is a hit. 7 points of damage.
And then he will
Takes it all.
snagging strike for his last action.
Okay.
This one's at map.
Oh.
19 on the die.
Another 19. That's a hit.
23.
Shepard's had
That's a
enough
hit.
of this. The slee. 8
Yeah.
points of damage, and it is off guard.
Thank you very much.
And we go to Ghost.
I will also do a needle dart. Oh, it almost landed on the 20, but then it rolled over to the 8 for a 16.
That is a miss.
I will just deal with it, I guess. I wanted to use the hero point, but they are very few and far between. So then the last action, I will move right up to the other side of it.
Vendetta Verde, you're up.
As part of my movement, am I able to pick up my sword as an action?
Sure,
Or
yeah.
would that break the movement?
No, I think that would be fine. Yeah, there's Pathfinder has, yep. So yeah, you run by, pick it up, but that is 2 actions to run and pick up.
I'm trying to remember if it was loaded when I went down.
Oh, that's a good question. I think
you do your like running sprint bash thing and reload it anyway.
Later levels, I can, yeah.
Okay.
yeah. So yeah, I think it is because you tried to shove it, right? But did you make that attack?
Yeah,
right
my
after?
last one was been my reloading strike, so okay, it would be.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll put a shot into him then.
Put a shot into him. Put him out of his
Put
misery.
him down, old Yeller.
14 on the die for a 24.
That is a hit.
Good to me.
Go to sleep with 10 damage.
Destroys the construct.
Yay!
Well done.
Yeah.
End the encounter there. All right, you guys,
Yep.
find yourself in this workshop surrounded by 2 pummeled constructs, a dead Popet, a large metallic creature standing still, 2 more of these dogs down by the south wall. The engine next to Shep is still whirring. The engine next to the witness is crackling with energy. There is a number of crates and boxes around you.
Can we adopt the pewter puppies?
Sure.
Is that alarm still going off?
No, it stopped when Sprockle, when the right at the beginning of combat when the
Okay.
doors were put back up.
So we're not worried about the one patrolling one outside.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
the one patrolling. Even as the alarm went off, it didn't come inside. It may be programmed just to do laps around the.
Got
In
it.
fact, I'm going to say it is programmed to do laps around the warehouse because this combat is over. Grogan is dead. Zolak is dead. You have conquered this hideout, and now you are level 3.
Woo!
Yahoo!
But before we level up and talk about the level, let's take a look at the room and maybe learn some things about Zolak and what's here.
Can I go up to Sprockle and see if there's any kind of power button chip that I can uninstall to make sure that he doesn't get awakened by anything else?
You
Take
go
his
to him.
batteries out.
Yeah. He's just standing still. You think there was some sort of weird connection between Zolak and Sprockle, and whatever commands you were getting, he's no longer getting. And
I push him over.
you push him over. It's harder than it looks, but then he just falls over and the acid is still eating away at him, of course.
And then I'll recover my handy dandy rope that was so effective.
Yeah. It wasn't a bad idea. He was just he had such a high fortitude save. That was his strongest save. His fortitude was, actually, I think maybe it was second. Reflex was the highest, but he had a pretty high fortitude save. So that would have been a difficult task for Pen, who is not known for her strength. +0 on your strength, right?
Yeah.
What do you guys do in here?
Can we actually do anything with the deactivated dogs? If not, Shepard will dismantle them with his sword.
You're not sure. Like all of these, you would have to do some kind of check to see if you understand what Zolak has built here and how to control them.
Sounds like a job for somebody that's really good at investigating things.
Mm-hmm.
That's me.
I mean, if not, we could all be ready to just blow up the dog if it's aggressive or not.
I think
Don't
just
blame the
taking
dog,
all the
it's the
bolts out of
owner's
it probably
fault.
would be best.
Yeah, dismantle its face.
Yeah, I would require like a crafting check, maybe an arcana check to see if you understand the components.
I could aid and help look at it with
Yeah,
them.
provisioning crafting, I can.
Yeah, I'm trained as well. I can help.
All right, so go ahead. Yeah,
whoever's the
go ahead
best.
and give me the aid rolls if you want, as you all stand and huddle together around these constructs. So aid checks first, and then we'll do the.
Okay. I'll do
22. That's a success, so +1. And
Just a flat check for
Do
the
they-
aid.
no,
do
just
they
it's a
Crafting.
crafting check.
Do they stack?
They do not stack.
Oh, but if somebody gets a crit.
Then that gets you get the higher.
Okay.
All the dice are flying around
Oh
the
my
table.
gosh. I got a 4, I think.
Oh no, my
Yep,
crafting
I
check.
got a 4 for a 14.
So 8.
You don't really quite understand how this system works. You know, I mean, even with an 8, you know, you look around and you know that the control panel must activate them. You don't think it would be risky to activate them because they might just turn against you. You're not sure they're programmed. What you do know is that somehow this energy, this engine in the corner, and that thing by the door are involved in communicating with these. You have no understanding of the system. You know, you might feel you best just to destroy everything.
Yeah, don't touch buttons. Including myself.
Yeah, I was like, maybe tell your...
Are you telling us or yourself?
I'm saying it loud enough to myself that everyone else gets a little bit.
Bo pops out just to tell VV, don't touch the button.
Man, be cool, man.
So are you guys destroying these machines?
Oh, I think we don't hit the buttons. We're probably fine.
Okay.
And
Destroy the dogs.
Oh, well, they didn't do anything wrong.
Oh.
It's their master that's the problem.
Well, he's dead.
Not leaving these for somebody else to come use against the people of the city.
I mean, unless you destroy the engines and the machines and the control panel, you essentially are leaving it for someone to come in.
Oh, Shepard won't leave this place in one piece.
All right. So Shepard just starts smashing up these clockwork hounds, and then
Shep smash.
the engine at the side of the room. Once you smash the engine, you know, whatever power or electricity or signals that these creatures were getting dissipates and fades. And then the little electric device next to the door also stops working. And then, you know, you probably destroy the control panel on Zolak's desk. Vendetta Verde, you're looking around. You see an interesting crate of items right here in the middle of the room. It looks like there is a rune, some bracers with like electric grid on it, whatever it's sort of sparkling with energy, and then it looks like some kind of weird gun. Would you guys like to check this out? Let's start with the rune first. I'm going to post those checks to the chat. That's Arcana, Nature, Religion, or Occultism. Angel of Death has no idea what rune this is.
Mind turning the doggos into corpses for me?
Oh, yeah,
so I
sure.
can loot them.
Ghost, you have no idea what these things are either.
I'm gonna roll here.
I'm trained in none of those things. So
Yeah, same.
I'm doing it.
You don't have to be trained.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah, we I think oh wait, that's a good question. Hang on a sec. We did that for Recall Knowledge, but
You just might get to have it like, oh yeah, my uncle owned a pair of those.
yeah. Yep, no need to be trained in that. You can make the check if you want.
Okay, Clockwork Hunter.
I rolled, but it's above what Shep is looting in the log.
Yep. You don't know what it is either. All right. We can move on to the next one.
I don't know.
No one knows what this rune is. You know what? I'm gonna hand wave this because essentially you'll have some time to look these over. So I'm just gonna go ahead and identify these. That even if you don't identify them now, probably back in the lair you'll have a good look for it. There's no need to drag you through this process. Okay. The rune is a striking rune.
You get a striking rune, and you get a striking rune.
The bracers are what's called repulsor bracers. Basically, you just wear them, you get an item bonus to shove.
Ooh.
And then once per day, if you're hit by a melee strike, you can give yourself physical resistance to the attack. And then essentially there's like a shockwave of energy where the person shoving you has to make a save or be shoved backwards.
I know who should get those.
And then there is a spring-loaded net launcher, which
This is what I needed.
a small bronze cylinder about the size of a potion bottle. When you activate the launcher, it fires an unattached net requiring only a single hand and at a greater distance. So you can essentially grapple someone from a distance.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, yeah. The sort of weird coincidence you're trying to do.
Yeah.
So go ahead and grab that stuff. But I'm going to say we're going to step away from the mics for a moment and level up our characters. And we'll be right back to bring you the news on what we've done.
Hello and happy holidays. While the group is figuring out all the cool new things they're getting at level 3, let me holler at you for a second, you at the state of the stream. Excited to share what's coming up for the channel. First, a bit of a format change. This will be the last stream using the current actual play format with the map and the sidebar. Starting next episode, we'll be doing kind of a shifting to a podcast-style audio-only format. We're planning for this to be a temporary situation, but we're also staying open to your feedback, so if you love it or hate it, go ahead and tell us in the comments. But to be honest, balancing editing these wonderful episodes and having a little one that's in traveling hockey is a bit more than this great man can manage, so we'll take a little break during the hockey season and hopefully come back to it. The next thing, part of taking away a little bit of that time to do the editing means we can give a little bit back for different formats. So first, we'll be shooting to roll out a bit more of our short form content, and we're excited to bring out our first 2 Hot Dish videos to the channel. And speaking of more content, one thing that I'm really excited to talk about is we'll be releasing curated ambient audio tracks that you can use for your own games. Think like soundscapes or moods or immersive backgrounds that we'll make specifically for the different games you might be playing. So whether you're looking for a spooky dungeon ambiance or something to make your epic bosses a little bit more epic, we'd love to be able to be the place where you kind of come for that too, not just for our podcast. So we hope you enjoy adding it to your games. Those will be coming in the near weeks, and we look forward to it. So the channel is growing and evolving, and we're thrilled to take these steps with you. One last tidbit, just a calendar of events. We'll be off taking a little bit of a holiday break for the weeks of December 29th and January 2nd for the Vigilante campaign. During that time, that's when we're going to play those 2 Hot Dish episode recordings, previously available only to our Patreon members, but now you'll have them for yourself on our YouTube platform. And that just kind of covers, before we even started the campaign, just the world we play in and a little bit about our characters. It should be a real hoot. I guess I'll close out with saying, thanks for being part of this journey with us. Big changes are ahead. We're glad that you're here for all of them. Happy holidays and have a wonderful new year.
All right, we're back. So I just want to go around the table and talk about what you did to level up, what kind of cool abilities you grabbed. And let's go around the table. Let's start with you, Diana. What did the witness get at level 3?
So Kira got trained in athletics.
Okay.
And then she got a handful of new feats. So for her class feats, she got keen recollection, which helps me recall pertinent facts on topics that aren't my specialty. My proficiency bonus on untrained skills when I recall knowledge is equal to my level instead of 0. So I gain some bonus
cool.
for recall knowledge. Skillful lessons I gained. So every 3rd level and every odd number after that, I gain a skill feat.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah. So it's super cool. And then the skill feat I got for this level is called We're on the List.
Ooh.
And it's super, super cool. So I can do a society check to aid an ally. If I succeed, I recall some details about culture, personalities, and I support my allies' deception checks. I give them the benefit of aid, but then they also get to roll twice and take the better result. So anytime an ally is trying to deceive somebody, I can help immensely with that. And then the last thing is a general feat called Underground Network.
Okay.
So I know what's going on in the streets. I can get information, gather information. I'm trying to read it quickly. I can gather information quicker, and then I get bonuses to that.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's great because that would work for all the 7th Ward and possibly even Hammer City as well. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Writes down notes. Awesome. Yeah, so boosts up, interesting, like mostly roleplay abilities there, which is pretty cool, which we've been doing a lot of. We've been leaning on Kira heavily for finding stuff out, investigations, mysteries, getting to know what's going on in the neighborhood. So that's great. Cool. That'll be fun. How about Shepard? What's Shepard bringing to the table level 3?
So Shep gains expert level athletics.
Okay.
So help with pushing, shoving, tripping, disarming, etc.
Perfect.
He also gets bravery.
Up to plus 10 in athletics now.
Yeah. So bravery gives me proficiency increase up to expert in will save, and then if I succeed on a will save against a fear effect, I get a critical success instead. And then any time that I gain the frightened condition, it's reduced by 1.
Oh,
It
wow.
lets me just be a little bit more stoic in battle and not be afraid.
Oh, because you had problems with that before.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And then my general feat is continual recovery, so I can make those treat wounds checks and only apply immunity to that on my patient for 10 minutes instead of the hour.
Yeah.
So I can do it significantly faster and pretty much just full heal people during an hour-long bit of downtime if needed.
Yeah, that's almost a necessity for any party, for sure. I like the concept of treat wounds. You know, it's a short rest thing where you sit and you take time to heal people. But what ends up happening in our games, it's just like this, okay, roll over and over and over. How long do we wait here? You know, without a clock or a ticker, it can be kind of annoying to think, okay, we have to sit here 3 hours to try 3 checks. So this is pretty necessary feat to take.
Yeah, I think it's one of the few feats I've ran into at least at this level of Pathfinder that almost feels like a feat tax.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of a mandatory pick if you're going to be doing medicine checks. So,
yeah, agreed.
But he's got it.
Woo! James, what did Vendetta Verde take at this level?
Yeah, well, so expertise in athletics, so getting pushing a little bit better.
Okay.
We're going to take an ancestry feat of Leshy Superstition,
Ooh.
which allows me to see a spell or magical effect and haven't rolled yet, and notice the spirits inhibiting the object, and gives me a +1 circumstance bonus to that saving throw as part of a reaction. And
Wow.
then, as part of being a level 3 gunslinger, I am now stubborn, but I think that's more just Bo being an old man.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say coincidentally.
Yeah.
And in this case, I now have expertise in will saves, and once per day, I believe. Yeah, I can, if someone's trying to give me the controlled condition, I can re-roll that as just being stubborn.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, those can be a pain when you get mind control. Cool. It looks like you have a general feat you haven't taken yet.
Oh, so this is going to be that part of the 5 days down. I was going to switch, and I think it's on one of my characters, but not. I'll have to double check the sheets, but I'm moving Grasping Reach off, and then I'm putting in Leshy Lore.
Okay. No, I think we can say that now. Like, I'll explain in a second. We're heading into a downtime section, but that's cool. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're swapping that out. Leshy Lore, what would that gives you?
Proficiency in nature and in stealth.
Oh, cool. Nice.
I feel like part of the downtime, he'd just kind of reconvene with nature and kind of understand himself a little bit more with what happened with Vendetta, and in doing so would kind of realign himself.
John, what did Marth and Arya take at level 3?
So, well, first one is we get shared vigilance, which basically just means that both me and Arya go up to expert in perception.
Ooh.
Ooh,
So
that's good.
hooray for that.
Yeah.
I took some things to kind of boost the sneakiness, because I feel like I'm kind of falling into that role again. So I have one, I went up to expert in stealth, and then for that general feat, I did an ancestral paragon, so just got another fetchling thing, which is slink, which is kind of hard to understand because the stealth in Pathfinder is kind of hard to understand. But the general idea is that, one, I can move further when I'm sneaking, and two, like, if I if I like come out from behind cover and then go back into cover, I don't lose the stealth. I can sneak around a little bit more efficiently and move from place to place.
That's super handy.
That's slick.
Yep. Then let's see. I took the second level spell of Blood Vendetta, which basically, if somebody hits me with piercing, striking, or bleeding, then I get to make them bleed back, because nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Mm.
And it's as a reaction to it.
Yes, which is one of those. The impression that I get from the little tiny bit that I've been playing Summoner is that it's kind of like the old school Wizards, where it's a slow burn on the build-up.
Yeah.
Where right now that's not huge, but a few levels from now, when there's a bunch of like cascading blood things, then it becomes big. And then that leads into what isn't that big now, but probably is going to be like the biggest thing from this level, is that I now get unlimited signature spells. So all of my spells can be upcast whenever. That doesn't mean much when I only have 1 second level spell right now.
Yeah.
But in a few levels, that's probably going to be a very handy thing to have. So someday I'll be effective.
Yeah, it's an interesting build. Like the Summoner seems tough, right? It's sort of whether you play them as, like kind of a frontline person, which Arya has done, or as purely a spellcaster. It's an odd thing. I've never seen one played in a podcast or anything before, so I'm learning with you how to run these things, and I think I know it can be frustrating and stuff.
I guess that's another one to point out for it, even though everybody goes up, was that I went up 11 hit points to now I have 41
Nice.
HP,
Oh,
which for
big.
somebody that's spellcasting, often both ranged and melee, because of that, I'm at least getting a growing health pool.
Yeah.
So again, Summoner really feels like you're not going to be much at the beginning, but you're going to keep on building momentum and eventually be fun.
Yeah.
Not that they're not fun now. That's not what I meant.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's some things maybe we're not using as much. Like you can heal the Eidolon to heal Marth, you know what I mean? Like, there's just some, you can cast spells on Arya to affect Marth. So it's almost like a placement thing in a way, where you have a strategic map placement where you can put the two characters on and somehow boost each other further than you normally could and things like that.
And as like levels go up, you get things like moving in tandem, where you get to use one action to make both of you move.
Yeah.
And then you get things where they can have different spell slots than I do, so I get more spells. Like, again, it's everything I see on that is they're fine for now, but they're going to really come into their own later on.
Cool. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. Certainly from like a theme roleplay standpoint, like Summoner makes so much sense. I just hope the coolness of the class catches up to the coolness of the roleplay.
It's plenty cool to me right now. I like it.
Awesome.
I just need to, not roll all twos.
Yeah. Are you going to take like all save spells and stuff to force the other
I've
player
done that
to roll?
before.
Yeah.
And
Does that work?
Sometimes it does.
Yeah.
Again, not mentioning ones from that other thing, but I once did a dexterity-based barbarian entirely off of the, like, I'm not rolling anything. You have to roll it as a save against me. Like,
I don't know. It's interesting because, you've like, I remember the first couple of episodes, you're just dealing. You were doing natural 20s and stuff. But we've seen the darker side. But I wonder, like,
I mean, it probably all evens out.
Yeah,
but you only remember.
Right. Well, we also, like, because that's your identity. Like, that's, when it happens, we're like, oh, that's John. We remember that, but we don't remember the crit
times
20s.
when it goes really well. Yeah.
Yeah. Rough combat with Zolak there. Not the pit. Thank you for falling to the pit trap.
Hey, you're welcome. I'm glad I could, help out.
Yeah. That was fun.
All I can say is thank God that you can, like, the one that went in the pit was the one that could be unsummoned.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because 20 feet down, prone, like, on spikes, anybody else, that would have been new character.
I already had a rope installed in case I fell down, so I was covered. You guys thought my rope was dumb. It served multiple purposes.
What are you going to need a stupid effing rope for?
Yeah, if your Eidolon had... I mean, if it had been the summoner who had fallen in, you could still... Your Eidolon could take all 3 actions and move like an independent character, though, right? So you could just chill in the bottom of the pit.
Chill.
Right?
I don't quite get where you're going with it.
Well,
but
I guess it wouldn't have been end free. Like, you wouldn't have to crawl. Like, if it had been Shepherd, right? Everyone would have had to figure out some way to get him up from the bottom of the pit.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was just one of your 2 things, you could still be a semi-effective character.
Well, yeah, that's the, like, if I had, like, Marth had fallen in, then,
Right.
yeah, Marth could just be like, well, I guess I'm going to hang out in this pit while, like,
Right.
Arya just
What's
goes
going on
around.
up there? Did you hit him? Right?
Did we win yet?
I'd say if he was pretty much ready, like with the reach, I would have just held on, did that, and we would have got her out.
Hear a
But-
thunk on the floor. Who was that? Who was that?
Who went down? Good or bad?
It's like when you're in the kitchen cooking while a game's happening on the TV in the other room or something. Like, who scored? Who scored?
Everyone's cheering. Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
What did Seraphina get at 3rd level?
Well, for my general feat, I took robust health. Basically, I get a circumstance bonus equal to my level for hit points when someone treats wounds on me or battle medicines me.
Nice.
And then also I am immune from battle medicine for only 1 hour, which is not super useful in this case because Shep has battle medic, right?
I think
So-
that baton only works
Yeah.
once per day, though, right?
Oh,
or something
okay.
like that on that
Yeah,
skill?
the medic thing works once a day as well.
Oh, okay,
So,
great.
Yeah, it's definitely worthwhile, especially because it seems like we're getting in more than one fight a day
Yeah.
at this point. So I don't know. The more battle medicines that are available, the better.
Yeah. I think that is one cool thing. I mean, we've slammed Pathfinder a little bit for the treat wounds, but I will say that one cool thing about the game is there's many means to build a healer, right? Battle medicine, heal spells, bards have, soothe and, I think it's possible from almost any class to build that kind of healer build. So kudos to Paizo for that,
And you get you don't have to, how do I say it? Like, it's not as much of a choice between 2 evils you can heal somebody in 10 minutes.
Right.
Yeah, you can't heal them again for an hour.
Yeah.
But at least you can do that. Whereas other games, you have to kind of make the choice of like, well, you could heal, but then all the bad guys will have surrounded you in that time period.
Right.
Like,
No, for sure. What else did Seraphina get at this level?
Skill increase, so I increased my medicine to expert, so my healing will be more effective. And then I get signature spells, so I'm taking heal as my signature spell.
Okay.
Just so that we have options on the battlefield where someone can heal from a distance.
Big help.
And then 2nd rank spells. I also took Blood Vendetta, so we're RPing that as Marth and I are learning spells together. He's
that's
my
cool.
mentor. So he's like, hey, I heard about this really cool spell. Let me show you how to do it.
The 2 of them in their back, like cutting each other, like practicing.
Yeah. Ow!
It worked.
Look, I'm bleeding all over the place. Good job.
Shep runs in the room with his dagger. Is someone bleeding?
I need to practice.
Yeah.
And then I took Inner Radiance Torrent because I don't have a lot of reflex save spells. And that is a reflex save.
Does that spell do anything cool?
It is a 60-foot line, so if the GM cooperates and lines everyone up,
Okay.
not going to happen. But
It could. Sometimes you
When
get
you
those
get
like
those flanking lines.
yeah,
yeah,
the flanking conga lines for sure. And is it creature or is it enemy targets?
all creatures in a 60-foot
Oh yeah,
line.
so you can just get that conga line and get everybody.
Yep.
Well, that's why you have people like Shep who, can just brush everything off.
Right.
Duck.
Well, Bo and I are pretty athletic, so we can move people into a line too.
Yep.
If
That's
we
true.
know you're going to cast it, you can let us know.
Yeah, we can set that up.
How much
And I
damage does it do?
can use 3 actions to cast it, and that takes an extra round, but then I can do a 120-foot line if I need to. So from way far away.
I can't help but think of Dragon Ball Z. You're just charging up.
Powering up.
I like that 120 is basically a billion. Like, there's no map that most GMs
Yeah.
are making. They're like,
Yeah.
unless it's like, hey, we're out in the middle of a field.
Yeah,
that
like defending a
120
wall.
even applies.
I guess in space or something, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Shoot all the way down the street, I suppose.
Yeah, level 3 is interesting. I think, early, I do like early level play because it can be very fraught with danger.
Oh yeah, everything feels deadly.
Yeah,
Every hit I'm taking is like half my health.
I have 8 hit points. What?
And I'm a fighter.
exactly. Yeah. But I think at early level play, the classes kind of feel like a one-note pony, right? I'm this guy, and Bard, I play Courageous Anthem. I play Courageous Anthem. I play Courageous Anthem. Level 3, I think, is
He's
where
looking
you start
directly
getting...
at me for another game that we play where that was exactly what I was.
Yeah.
I swing my sword.
I swing my sword. I swing my sword. But level 3, I think we're starting to build the toolbox from which your characters will draw from during combat and downtime and stuff, and exploration mode or whatever, investigation or role play. So I think 3 is kind of exciting level to get to. It also marks an interesting area in this game. So right now, I will say we're going to enter a period of downtime. We'll talk about it a little bit. Next episode, we're going to get into it. But, as you guys destroy Zolak's laboratory, loot the area of magical items and artifacts, go outside to find the remaining watchdog. Still, after you destroyed the engine that controlled it or powered it and the electric machine that controlled it, and pry its everlight. Was it crystal or torch from it? Some its magical light
I think
from
the
it.
dogs had crystals.
Yeah. You guys would head off into the darkness, having completed the task you promised both Utia and Boss Hatchet that you'd do, destroying Grogan and putting an end to this schism within the Axes and Grogan's reign of terror, where he apparently was, acting, roguishly or whatever off his orders and squeezing the Seventh Ward in a way the Axes had never before done, and in reaction to, of course, you standing up to the Axes at the bakery way back in episode 1. This marks an end to that section in a way. And now, as you head off, the Seventh Ward enters a period of calm. It's still uncertainty, right? There's still some question on who Grogan was. Rumors are going around what actually happened. There's some question who the Vigilant are, right? One of the things Boss Hatchet was doing is trying to sow doubt among the people of the Seventh Ward as to your motives. So there's
I'm pretty sure that he told Marth that he was going to, fix all that afterwards.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so we're going to enter a period of peace, relative peace, but uncertainty as the old order hasn't been repaired or replaced right now. And then, so we'll have a week of talking about what that means to you guys. But for now, we follow our heroes out into the darkness, as they wipe the blood off their blades, pocket these goodies they've got, and head out into the night. Mostly they're separate ways. I guess Shep and Kira are heading towards the same place, probably doffing their masks and returning to their homes.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll end the session there.
bye.
Yeah.
We move through the blocks when the sun drops low. Black mask, steel hearts, that's how we roll. Every corner got a devil trying to claim his space, but we break those axes, keep them off our base. Third person view, but we living it real. Street prophets with a purpose make the wicked ones kneel. Fire breathing demons try to torch our hood. We stand as the barrier between evil and good. Community first, the code we live by. War protect us to the day that we die. No capes on our backs, but we heroes just the same. Fighting in the alleys where nobody knows our name. We the ones who hold the line when darkness falls and stars don't shine. Vigilante justice in the dead of night. breaking demon weapons by the street light. Every soul we save is worth the risk we take. Heavy is the burden for the people's sake. They don't see us coming, but they feel the change. Mysterious guardians keeping safe their range. From the projects to the avenue, we make our rounds. Silent as the wind, deadly as the sounds of axes hitting pavement when we break their grip. Demons lose their power when we make them slip. War defenders, that's what we claim to be. Fighting for the innocent, keeping our city free. We the ones who hold the line. When darkness falls and stars don't shine.